Welcome to MontyTV. My name is Nakayo Yang, and this is Interviews with AWS Startups. Joining me today is Ian Quigley, CEO and co-founder of Leash Bio. Ian, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you for hosting. I'm excited to be here.
Well, we love having you. And my understanding is you just left the snowy summits of Utah, and now you're at the sandy beaches of Santa Monica.
I did. We are based in Salt Lake City, and so it was snow this morning, and now I'm looking at the ocean, and I'm delighted.
Excellent, excellent. You have a fascinating background. Would love to share with everyone what it is and how you got here as a founder and entrepreneur. Most importantly, tell us about the lab you built in the basement of your house.
I can do that. So I co-founded a machine learning drug discovery company called Leash Biosciences. And I was originally trained as a molecular biologist person before becoming a data scientist. I was at a different machine learning startup called Recursion that looks at pictures of cells and was a super interesting place to work, where I met my co-founder, and we were inspired to go after a particular drug discovery problem with machine learning approaches. It became clear to us that we needed to make a lot of physical measurements in a lab. And when we started the company, we started it by building the lab in the basement of my house. A lot of Salt Lake or Utah houses have basements. And so we went and bought refrigerators off of Amazon and used lab equipment from eBay. And then we had to negotiate with a bunch of vendors who maybe didn't want to send what they thought could be sketchy reagents to a residentially zoned address. So we also had to navigate all those waters. And then we built the automation in the basement. And before we moved out, we made about 4 billion physical measurements of chemicals binding to proteins for machine learning training purposes.
4 billion measurements. Yep. That's an incredible magnitude of data that you guys are analyzing. And your tremendous amount of work and innovation that's going into the problem you're solving in the healthcare life science space. Where are you at from the customer journey perspective?
Yeah, and so one thing that we've noticed when you're trying to pinpoint and solve these individual problems in drug discovery, probably the best way to capture the value of those things is to use them to push forward individual drug programs to get them to patients ultimately. And so what we do is we use the technology that we're building to accelerate internal drug programs, and we're going after certain inflammatory and oncology conditions. And so we've got the first animal data back last week, and we're pushing those things to go forward.
How big is the team right now?
There's 11 of us.
Okay. What's the distribution in terms of machine learning scientists, AI developers?
Yeah. So the lab team, which is people who move liquids around and grow cells and oversee the automation that's happening there, is 4 people. The data team is 4 people between machine learning engineers and data scientists and a deep learning person. There's 2 people in charge right now pushing forward the therapeutics programs, and there's me. So that's the breakdown, yeah.
Well, you guys are solving some serious problems, and it's fascinating to follow your journey. Thinking about your time here at the Montgomery Summit, you have about a day and a half left still. Full dance card, I'm sure. A lot of great content, a lot of great opportunities to meet people. How's your experience been so far, and what are you looking forward to?
Oh, it's been great. I've been here only a couple hours, and I'm excited about seeing some of the talks, talking to some other companies in this space, and kind of getting the zeitgeist of how people feel these problems are unfolding. Like drug discovery is a very challenging field, and for us to think about the kinds of data that we feel are necessary to tackle some of these problems, different folks are going about getting different pieces of it in different ways. And so I'm really excited to talk to those people while we're here.
Ian, thank you very much for your time today. Really appreciate you sitting down with us and sharing a little bit more about Leash Bio's journey.
Yeah, well, thanks so much for having me.
Thank you.